Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Victoria 3. Welcome back to our Mexican Republic in 1913. And yeah, this is a very special welcome since it is also a goodbye. As I mentioned before, I wanted to stop this very playthrough once Spheres of Influence came out, and yeah, of course they made megalomaniac promises about how many episodes I will still air until then. Unfortunately, the time has come, and when I'm recording this very episode, or this very goodbye words, it is already the 25th of June. So therefore, Spheres of Influence came out yesterday. I kind of mixed it up. I thought it would be tomorrow. Anyhow, the game is out, and I'm quite excited, and I'm very impatient to hold back. So this is the very last moments I'm gonna record with 1.5.13 before I patch finally up to 1.7 and check out the new experience tonight, before I then also start recording very soon for the new Let's Play. However, I will want to have a little bit of first looks. But before we get there, let us recover, or not recover, let us have a look over, I think a little bit reminisce about our Mexico. I mean, we're missing out 23 years, so but we covered 77 years of this interesting country in the most interesting parts, the 19th century. And I would say we achieved a lot. So I mean, coming from a revolutionary country, kind of very autocratic presidential country, we managed to ban kind of the influence of the armed forces, or the caudillos of the first kind of armed forces. Now we're having a little bit of a different comeback, and we managed to lead this very Catholic, very white dominated, let's say, or Mexican dominated, main Mexican culture dominated country. We managed to reform it to a very open-minded, prosperous country. Let's have a quick look on our laws. Despite not, I think we went back to census suffrage at one point. Anyways, now we're going back to universal, which would go through, I guess. Apart from this, we managed to get especially to multiculturalism most dominantly, which changed a lot, of course. Total separation. Over here, we managed to get public schools, public health insurance, and a dedicated police force, homesteading, protected speech, also restricted child labor, women's suffrage. Not so many social laws, to be honest, but this might have been something for the last 23 years, I don't know. Anyhow, we modernized the country heavily, brought up a lot of institutions to a high level, and therefore led the country to quite a golden age, if you want so. Unfortunately, with our last shuffle, where we switched to the yes for the last piece, we can't see our entire GDP development. If you want to have a look at this, check out in the last episode in the middle. I kind of hovered over it before I did the shuffle to the yes, so you can get a look on this one. But yeah, now you see also on the map how, let's say, the power of our economy is divided within Mexico. Kind of interesting that we have such a focus here on the Pacific coast. Yeah, but also, of course, Mexico City, as you see. Yeah, the literacy in our country is really, really great. Yeah, by far more than the illiterate US people there in the north. Interesting that it's so strong in Colombia and Ecuador as well. Standard of living, number 7 worldwide. Let's zoom a bit out. I feel like we should be on the top of the world. Next to, in South America, Ecuador's doing quite well. Chile looks also good. Brazil, okay. The US and Canada also fine, England or UK, Germany and Scandinavia. But yeah, we are definitely among the top. Let's have a quick look on the statistics. Australia, Sierra Leone, Sweden, Pontianak, Norway and Tahiti. Yeah, I mean Sweden and are mostly small countries, or where's Pontianak? Not that I want to, I guess in Indonesia. Yeah, tiny country. Little population, whilst we have a really, really big population now with number 8 worldwide. Yeah, we managed to get a huge, let's have a quick look who has more population. We have a kingdom, sure, British Raj, Britain, Russia, Netherlands. The Netherlands? I guess the annexed. Oh no, we checked this out last time. The Netherlands took this chunk here of China, which is way more than their regular inhabitants. Well, how does this affect? Basically, we can see when it happens, when the state standard of living drop happened. And yeah, still we are very far up here. We're still having migration wave after migration wave. Right now, at the moment, we have people coming from Bengal, from China, and from Cape for Southern Africa. So yeah, a lot of things went really right. However, also what I find the game did pretty well. We saw, I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily Mexico, but yeah, we saw the turbulences, the inner political ones that Mexico had to go through. I guess in the game and with our tricks and of course unparalleled skill, we managed to avoid big revolutions, massive massive civil wars and so forth that Mexico has actually seen in history. Yeah, if you want to have another look at my introductory video, actually, where I covered the bloody and tumultuous history of the Mexico in the 19th century. So yeah, I think it was at least encompassed by our playthrough. Yeah, unfortunately, of course, or it's like the development of the states, I would say, or in general, yeah, the diplomatic AI or the AI in general, which is often a problem with paradox games. And yeah, and this time especially it's that when your most interesting neighbor, let's say, that offers a kind of, yeah, co-play, I don't know, failed. And this is what happened with DS. I mean, we have a higher GDP, almost the same population. And yeah, they armed up their army, but, you know, they didn't even get Oregon and Washington and California. We could manage to defend. Oh, it was interesting in the beginning, but yeah, in the end, as we all got a little bit annoyed, I guess, by the diplomatic behavior. I'm really, really hoping that there's going to be a change in diplomatic AI or behavior, or more transparency, at least with 1.6 that I haven't seen at all, but now especially 1.7. However, like, first reviews told me that what I read said, like, yeah, diplomatic AI hasn't really improved. That's but it's up to see. I don't want to ruin my excitement. I'm still extremely excited, and yeah, talking about it, I think I don't even want to go into too many details now with Mexico. Maybe let's scroll over some graphs and let's talk about the upcoming project. So I guess you guys have still some time in the survey, but it looks like a pretty clear answer to me. So check in my company tab, in my community tab, you will find the survey, which country to play next. And so far, people wanted to see the great game with Russia. And I always like to play the Russian Empire, no worries, so I'm happy with the decision. Yeah, and you still can, but you can still participate, give me your opinion, and in general, if you have great ideas for house rules, I'm really, really thankful or grateful for ideas or any inspirations, not only now, even in the aftermath, we might add them to the game, since I just don't want to be like, okay, let's take the Russian Empire and dominate everything. I don't know, like conquer Europe or something as a mission, I don't know. Doesn't sound too plausible, and I guess it would be I'm not sure. I guess it's possible, since yeah, I will not react probably strong enough early on. But yeah, let me know what you think. It's what kind of cool ideas. Of course, I would love to play mostly around the great game. Gonna be interesting to see. Let me know. Yeah, that's up. We're gonna start this very soon, I guess. Tonight I'm gonna have my first looks and so forth, and we have also other. Like one more episode of this one when I'm recording this, the prior one airing, so you'll have some time to see. For me, probably in a week or something, I will air the first episode. So the upcoming weekend, I might record some. Get ready. Yeah, here we see, just like we've been on this tab very often, the multicultural population of Mexico. I mean, you could say that Nahua and Central American and Maya here are also natively Mexican, Zapotec too, so let's say 2/3 maybe, or at least 3/4. Rather 2/3 can be considered like as classical Mexican. However, of course, assimilation also was taking place already, but you see still like that we have 1 million South Italians. I can't even, here, especially in Yucatan, I don't even remember when they came, to be honest, but yeah, I recorded also this Let's Play over a long time. Almost pushing the Maya to the side. Have a quick look at the cultural map also. Since this is for me, anyways, I might have mentioned this before, but migration, especially when you play in the Americas, is for me a very fascinating thing. Also in personal interest of in history, when you talk about 19th century, I think migration movements are very, yeah, fascinating. However, you see that basically we managed to actually oh, the Yankees managed to get Texas more Yankee? Okay, only over here in Utah, basically. Is it Utah or New Mexico? New Mexico. I'm so sorry. And this is Arizona. Utah is up here, right? No, it's Colorado. Utah. Okay, apart from New Mexico, looks like the... not migration, sorry guys. Mexicans are mainly living in Mexico. Oha! And Canada is populated by the Greeks. I mean, there's little population. I think this for the first time now. I don't want to see the Greek culture. I want to see how many people live here. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's 100,000, not that many. Still, didn't know that the Greeks were coming here. Well, yeah, we can have another overview over the map. See if something massive or weird has happened anywhere. I mean, of course, we can talk about China, which splintered up and so forth. In the end, I really had a great playthrough and really enjoyed Mexico. And I also enjoyed that you guys here and there participated and gave me some comments. I feel like it's increasing over time, also with since the last Victoria. So thank you very much for this, and I hope the next one's getting more. I really hope for this, since I think that one of the main advantages of uploading your videos and playing with some audiences that you can involve the audience. And sure, for a small YouTuber as me at the moment, it's like very hard, but I hope over time, if I grow a little bit more, it will be possible to include more people. Yeah. So much. I don't know what else there's to say, to be honest. Let's get just a quick overview over here. Interesting. What is Mongo? Is this Mongolian? Or is this a original indigenous one, since apart from this? This looks pretty splintered up. Brazil didn't really manage to integrate, I feel like. Mongo. I just want to check this out quickly. Central Africa. Okay, then probably slaves, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so much about this. It's time to say goodbye. And really, once again, thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for watching and for your support and your views and clicks and so forth. And I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm sorry we couldn't finish this one. I really hope that the update circle and my time allows for another full playthrough with the Russians, with the upcoming Russian Empire. And once again, if you have any wishes for that or ideas, let me know down in the comments or anywhere else. I'm always happy for any contributions from your side. So thank you very much. And yeah, if you haven't yet, it would be still fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to support everything I do. And yeah, you wouldn't miss out further upcoming projects as well. In the meantime, until we start with Russia, maybe check out my other projects, like also Manor Lords, or yeah, other things that I'm offering over here. I try to not only do Paradox and Strategic Command, but it seems like just yeah, from click wise, it seems to get the most audience. But and it will be always have a heavy point in my channel. But I'd like to branch out a bit into other games too, here and there. So yeah, use the time, check out my other stuff, or not if you don't want to, of course. And then most importantly, see you next time, or see you when we start a new Russian campaign. Hope you're on board with me again, and then see you then. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.